This is the Samsung SP410M projector. It's the successor to the P400M, but it doesn't actually fix the audio output problem with the original. Now this projector's got a built-in media player, making it probably the best portable projector on the market. Unfortunately, you can only play sound through the built-in speakers, which are slightly tinny, but it is stereo. It's got a speaker in each side. Now I've got a USB port on the back here. We plug a memory stick into here and use the handy little remote. We should be able to browse into the movie section. It's the browser. And play a film. Now this is being done entirely by the projector itself with no external source to drive the playback. It'll also do photos and of course music, which are the two other options you saw in the menu. Now I've got the projector hooked up to my Samsung NC10 netbook. It's on dual view and I'm outputting a browser window to the projector. This of course is the Samsung P4M projector page on Samsung's website. As you can see, the resolution isn't terrifically good, but the picture is. Now this picture is being produced in daylight. I've drawn half the curtains just to give it a fighting chance, and obviously the lights in this room are on as well. Now I'm hoping it's dingy enough outside to make a dramatic difference when I do turn the lights off. And draw up the curtain. Now what this produces is a very watchable picture with very good white levels but not particularly good black levels. Obviously I'm projecting on my living room wall and not a proper projector screen, so I'm not getting the best of conditions. Now the resolution of the projector itself is 800 by 600, which is more than enough for watching films. Now as you can see, the throw of the projector isn't terrifically good. At the moment we're sitting it about, let's say 4 feet away from the wall, and it's giving us an image that's about 27 inches across, give or take. Now, we move it back, so in ideal conditions you'd have a meeting room with a table orientated long ways, and you'd be able to put the projector at the far end and hopefully get a reasonably decent picture. Now I've almost doubled the size of the image there, from just a short distance back. Now normally I use the full width of my living room and get a picture that's bigger than my HD TVs. Of course the projector being so lightweight and portable means that if you fancy a picture on the ceiling, then you can do it. Now one of the features I'm not terribly fond of with the Samsung P410 is the touch-sensitive buttons on top of the projector. I'm quite big on moving the projector around, reorientating it to point at the ceiling or to point at the wall, as I mentioned earlier. And doing so tends to mean you accidentally hit these little touch-sensitive buttons that don't take any resistance at all to actually press. Which is quite nice if you actually intend to use them, but generally having buttons on a projector is almost entirely useless unless your remotes run out of batteries or lost down the sofa. Of course the remote's rather a lot better. It's a normal style remote, not one of those silly little credit card things with nasty mashy buttons. It's got nice resistive plastic buttons which, in fact they're rubberized, as you'd find on a standard remote, and then one big obvious button here for switching source. And we've also got all the basic functions you need, and of course the media player functions for fast forward, rewind, play, pause, and then paging through various photos, music or videos.